The Viet Cong had extensive tunnel systems, especially around Cu Chi. We found a lot of tunnels. I was one of the biggest guys in the company, so I didn't get to be a tunnel rat, but we had some smaller fellers that went down tunnels. They had workshops, hospitals, cafeterias, all kinds of barracks, machine repair shops. If they could drag a 500-pound bomb down a hole, and it'd come out 2 days later, and it might be 9 or 10 different booby traps. So they had some extensive workshops, and they were very ingenious at digging. They've had almost 40 years, ever since the Japanese occupation, to dig, and some of these tunnel systems were very, very elaborate.
We made a trip back to Vietnam last year, Denny and I and our wives, and up at the DMZ, there, on the North Vietnamese side, there was a village that was underground for 6 years, and they would only come up to fire H&I, harassment, interdiction fire, mortars and stuff, for a few minutes, and then they'd go back underground. And like Jess was saying, they had different layers. They had one layer for living at, another layer for the hospital and stuff. And we went into the tunnels, and to spend 23 out of 24 hours or whatever underground like that is amazing, and to do it for a whole year. But we are honoring the war dogs that were in Vietnam. We're bringing in to St. Joseph, Michigan in June the Vietnam Wall, the traveling wall. But we're also honoring the war dogs because there were 4,000 dogs in Vietnam, and it's estimated that they saved 10,000 American lives. And the war dogs never got the credit, but one of the things they used the war dog for was to go into the tunnel so that the GI would not have to crawl in there and find out if it was a live tunnel or not, if there was somebody in there. And so anyways, it's a good question. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, we had some Marines and Army were called tunnel rats, and the Vietnamese are very small people, so the entrance to these tunnels was, I saw the tunnels up around the DMZ, and the entrance would be maybe 2 feet in diameter. And to get in there, I would have to go on my elbows and my knees. And so these Army and Marine people that were known as tunnel rats crawled into these places with a flashlight and a .45 caliber pistol, and it was considered very dangerous. And one of my friends' acquaintances was a tunnel rat, and he's one of the people that I know that has this thing called post-traumatic stress syndrome, because he saw some horrible things in these tunnels, got shot at a few times, and of course you can't duck very well when you're in a tunnel.